And now we have on Skype, Anton Shekhovtsov, who is the expert. Everybody, we know all these people, but they always have a number of titles. Anton this day is the visiting researcher fellow at the Institute of Human Science in Vienna, where he is based, and for years and years has been researching Ukrainian far rights, not just Ukrainian, Russian, Eastern European, but Anton, the question is, what are the connections? Because what we believe there are connections between the particular people in the whom we mentioned from this far right, like Biletsky, like Troyan, who are coming from this organization like Patriot. They all from Kharkiv, as well as the Ministry of Interior is from Kharkiv. So. Maybe you can elaborate more about this connection and about generally what is this organization? What is their ideology?
Yeah, good evening, Natasha. Good evening, David. Yes, all these people, they're coming from Kharkiv, and the Patriot of Ukraine is not a particularly new organization. It comes from a former branch of the Patriot of Ukraine that was a paramilitary unit within the Social National Party of Ukraine that later became known as Svoboda. So these were people who did not really accept the moderation of Svoboda's rhetoric after 2004, and since Svoboda has disbanded their own Patriot of Ukraine as an organization. In 2006, 2007, the Kharkiv branch decided to start on their own. So this is quite an old organization already. And Biletsky and Vadim Troyan, they were, and also Oleg Odnorozhenko, they were at the roots of this new organization, the Patriot of Ukraine. And we should also understand how the far right groups, especially on subcultural level, how they make money. Sometimes they provide security to various meetings and protests, whoever pays them, or they can be hired as titushki, as you know, these hired thugs to attack other protests. Or they are involved in petty criminal business like raids and seizures of small businesses, as it happened, for example, in Kharkiv in 2010, when 3 dozens of news stands were seized in favor of a person who was very close to current Minister of Interior, Arsen Avakov. And there is a lot of information available on the internet, you just need to search it, that gives you an overview and suggests that Arsen Avakov knew the Patriot of Ukraine for a very long time, at least since 2009, 2010. So their current collaboration, current cooperation is something that is based on their own shared history in Kharkiv.
Anton, besides, we have some of the far rights fighting also in the east, which wasn't yet, hasn't been mentioned yet, with this Donetsk, Luhansk People Republic. I mean, and there are also some, you know, like some people coming in Russia. Can you elaborate more on that? How it's all explained there? You know, like the far rights on the. Maybe on the extreme, you know, they are all on the edge, but on the these are rather like either this exception or not. But you can explain more.
You see, wars attract vast numbers of very strange, dangerous people. You can look at any war that happened, that took place in Europe or somewhere in the East, and you will see mercenaries coming from various countries all across the world just to fight. Sometimes for the money, for some other people this is ideological, but mercenaries are not only getting money from, say, from the paid, from the salaries that they get. we can call it sellers, but also by stealing cars and selling them from the drug trade, from arms trade. And of course, the war in Donbass attracted a lot of volunteers from the extreme right movements in Russia. The Russian National Unity was one of the first organizations that sent their own volunteers to the Donbass, and even the son of the leader of the Russian National Unity went personally to Donbass. And we should also remember that the Russian National Unity was heavily involved in Transnistria in the beginning of the 90s. So for them, was a very good source of money, of training, and also a source of getting free weapons. And there is also this case of the split in the Russian extreme right scene. Some decided to support the foreign policy of Russia, and some others decided to support the Ukrainian cause. So we can see that some Russian neo-Nazis went to support Azov, and actually they fight in the Azov battalion against their fellow Russians or Chechen volunteers, etc., etc. And some other Russian fascists and far-right activists, they fight against Ukrainians.
Okay, so thank you, Anton, for this really deep view.